Is it weird to have senior day kind of colliding with all the other, hype and emotions that are going on right now?
Yeah, I guess so. I haven't thought about it too much. We did the senior day last year, which was already different because it was COVID last year. I haven't thought about it too much. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going out there and walk again or whatever. I guess if I do, it's just for mom's sake so she can get out there with me. I know she was disappointed last year she didn't get to be on the field like they normally do. So I haven't focused too much on that, just trying to get prepared to play.
What would you be doing if you didn't come back? What would you be doing right now?
I would like to think I'd still be playing football, but I have no idea, honestly. Go wherever life takes me. I'm glad I got to come back and finish up this master's degree, so that's a big help in that regard.
Blaine Green, he's played a little cowboy back these past couple of weeks. He's obviously a young guy. He was pretty highly touted. What have you seen from him as he's kind of made that transition? Still obviously playing some receiver too.
Yeah, no. Lots of good stuff. I mean, looks like a receiver, big body receiver out there playing, trying to do what we do blocking wise, which is fine. He's young. He's a strong kid. I've been giving him grief since I think like before I even got back playing, telling him Coach Dunn was going to stick him down at tight end soon. So, because I think his brother plays tight end in Houston right now or something like that. So, I was giving him grief before the season even started, but he brought in a receiving element that I thought I was going to be able to provide this year, which didn't get to once I was injured and stuff. So that's been a big help. Allowed us to line up in some different formations and go out and run some of the same plays we'd run, just in different sets, give different looks, confuse some defenses. But he's done a good job. Physical. He shows that he's young sometimes still, whether it's trying to learn the new position, which is a lot, or having to go hit a linebacker or a safety versus a linebacker or a defensive end versus a safety body. But he's learning, getting better every week.
You've got a lot of young guys at that position this year, or inexperienced guys, I guess. I know you've had your injury issues, but has your role kind of changed a little bit too, trying to lead that group?
Maybe a little bit. I mean, definitely once I was injured, it changed. Absolutely. I kind of took on, I guess, a mentor role for those guys, whether it was Braden when he first moved over from defensive end, Q when he got here, Austin. Not so much for Austin until I got back to football for fall camp and stuff. I wasn't with him over the summer because of my injury, but for all those guys, definitely trying to mentor them and get them ready. I was trying to prep them before I was hurt, even back to the spring, trying to prep them and get them ready to play and contribute in case something did happen to me. So, I was aware that's always a possibility when you play football, but try to teach them. I learned it from guys older than me, so I try to teach them and get them ready, and whatever knowledge I have, try to accelerate their learning curve, definitely.
What do you think of the progress that Spencer's made throughout the season?
It's been phenomenal. Playing like the quarterback everybody here knew he could play like, so it's great. Seeing him make the right reads, the right decisions, stuff maybe y'all don't see, whether it's a throwaway ball instead of trying to force it into a window, stuff like that. A lot of confidence. I think that's the biggest thing. Super confident in what he's doing. It shows every day in practice, shows in the games, it's shown in his play recently. So he's just doing what everybody here knew he could do for a long time. And it's really nice to see, and it's been beneficial for us.
We've asked Malcolm about this, but for you, what do you remember about kind of your introduction to Bedlam?
So I guess my first year, Bedlam was away, so just got to watch it on TV. My second year, I had my shoulder injury and I had to watch from the stands. That was a tough one to have to sit through. That was Mason's last year. OU came here and it was the 60-something to 50-something game that was back and forth, and we started off hot early in the beginning. The first one I got to play in, I guess would have been that next year when Taylor was our quarterback, and we went down to Norman and lost because we didn't convert the 2-point conversion. So there's lots of years of experience with playing in the Bedlam, but it's a game just like any other game. It's a tough game. They're a good opponent. They are always good. So it's important to take care of our business the best way possible and to do what we do and not get outside of ourselves. But it's a physical game. Lots of emotions every year, always.
Is it weird to think about that one you mentioned was so high scoring now that you're seeing your defense like shut out Texas Tech and do things like that?
Yeah, I've been here for a long time. I've seen games where we were back and forth shootouts, and then it's been weird this year not having as many of those games. Seeing the defense really play to the potential they've played at, and it's been awesome. It's great. I think when we took the field the last time as the offense and ran out the clock, I think the biggest thing I was telling our guys was like, hey, defense has done enough. Don't put them back out on the field. I don't remember how much time was left exactly, but I said, let's go game manage, run out the clock here, and get into victory formation at the end of the game. So it's nice to be able to do that with a comfortable lead for sure.
With your group of seniors and super seniors, and it's like 3 different classes of seniors at this point, but how nice would it be for you guys to beat OU this last time?
It'd be amazing. It'd be nice. It's always nice to win games. It'd be nice to beat OU. We haven't done that here in a long time. So that's icing on top of the cake, but just to keep winning games. Every week, 1 week at a time. That's what we've done. It's gotten us where we are now, so we're not going to abandon it.
Logan, if this were the last time you guys played OU on a consistent basis, how big do you think the win would mean to the program?
It would mean a lot to the program, I'm sure. I know it means a lot to the guys here that we just want to keep winning games. We set our goals all the way back in the winter for this year, and as a team, we've come together and bonded to accomplish that up until this point, and we have more progress to keep going down the road on. But it's a big deal to win the game, and then I'm sure for the fan base and the program, if it's the last bedlam, we get the last laugh. So I'm sure that'll be nice for them.